Calvin Phillips has played double the amount of times for England than he has for Man City. He's had 4 appearances this season. They're all as a sub for Man City. He starts tonight in a meaningless game for Man City, along with the majority of the kids in the B team. His time at Man City is over. So in January, he needs to go. He needs to go to another club. Does he need to go, firstly, do you think, to guarantee his place in England's squad for the Euros?
Absolutely not.
England's starting 11?
Absolutely not.
So that's irrelevant.
Gareth Southgate has shown already with certain players in the squad that you don't have to be playing any football. Maybe a sub-appearance here, sub-appearance there. Yeah. You're going to be in the squad. So for Calvin Phillips, I don't think, unless there's an emergence of somebody else, like, I don't know, James Ward-Prowse take his form, even though he's been very good, it would have to be something drastic. And I think the only thing drastic that would keep Calvin Phillips out of this squad would be injury. And that touch wood, I hope he doesn't get injured because I like him as a player. Yeah. But there's no way, even if he's not playing games, Gareth Southgate's picking him in that squad.
Okay. Just over, nearly 2 weeks ago, he turned 28. Okay, so we're just round about his pomp. I think he's a really good player. How much does he go for? He's going to go in January, right? We both agree that. Yeah. He's going to go in January. How much does he go for?
Well, it depends, really, and obviously where he goes, because either way, he's leaving Manchester City Football Club in January. Now, it might be a loan, because you know what it's like.
Sorry, can I ask? Sorry, Benny. Do you, with the season he's had at Man City, won the treble, if he had the option to continue playing the similar amount of games, so none, virtually 4 or 5 a year, and be in a successful club earning lots of money, or leaving Man City, stepping down. It's going to be a step down where he goes, right? Course, yeah. But getting game time, but probably not winning anywhere near the amount of trophies. What would your advice be to him?
It's a tough one because, listen, last season he won the treble. So he's trophy cabinet stacked. He's won trophies. But it's got to get to a point now where he wants to go and play football. As you said, he just turned 28. So he's not at the back end of his career, because footballers nowadays can go on for mid-30s now, even beyond that. Yeah. I think for him personally, it's now about the time he goes and plays football somewhere. Now, as you said there, it might be a step down. It probably will be in terms of not the size of the club you plan for, the team that you're going to be involved in. With the manager, whatever manager you go to now is a step down from where you are. And the closest one to that's Liverpool, because they've got, I think, the next best manager, and the squad that they've got and the team that they've got, I think is very good. But I think he's got to a point now, he's got the trophies. It's whether he feels he's won them or he's been part of that, but it's about him now going and playing football. I really enjoyed when he was at Leeds. I thought he was a really good player. I think there was even a story, Gareth Southgate nearly picked him for England when he was in the Championship with Leeds. But for whatever reason, he's gone to Manchester City, and I don't begrudge him the move, because at the time when Manchester City bought him, I thought, what a move that is for him. I thought, what a good signing. Back up to Rodri. Really good signing, but it just hasn't happened for him. But I think now in January, whether it's a loan with a view to a permanent, it'll be out in January, because he needs to go and play football now.
But it's not, he can't adjust to the levels of the Premier League, because when he was playing at Leeds United in the Championship, he was fantastic. His first season under Bielsa in the Championship, he was equally as good. Yeah. So he's good enough for Premier League, right?
That's not even in question. Of course he's good enough for the Premier League. But I think anywhere in the Premier League, if he's playing regular football, I think that's benefiting him more than sitting on Manchester City's bench. Even if he went to, I know it's not going to happen, someone like a Luton, I think he's better than that.
What?
No, but listen to hear what I'm saying. I know he's better than Luton, but if he's playing week in, week out, every single minute of every single game from now to the end of the season, that's better than him sitting on anybody's bench.
Oh, I see. So you're using an example of one of the...
Yeah, like someone's put here, Forest. Even someone like a Forest, I get it.
No disrespect.
I know he's better than that, but if he was... Okay, what top club does he go in and start? He doesn't come to Arsenal and start.
Okay, could he start for Liverpool? They have I know it's Szoboszlai and McAllister.
You've got Endo.
I know.
He could do. That would be the best. If he got that option, he'd jump at the chance.
And Newcastle heavily linked to him as well.
He's not going there ahead of Bruno Guimaraes. I mean, it'd be good because of their injury list. Yeah. But then when these players come back, so Newcastle's an option.
Spurs, could he play in that midfield?
Instead of Basuma? Absolutely not.
Not ahead of him.
But with who? But that's Basuma's position.
Alongside him?
So no, Sar's injured. So maybe there's an option there. Yeah. Maddison's out. But wherever he goes next, he cannot go somewhere and sit on somebody's bench. That's why I said someone like Forest, maybe. Even Luton. Anywhere in the Premier League, maybe not anywhere, but... within reason, he has to be playing minutes.
What about your player? Thomas Partey's going to go.
Yeah, I'll take him. I would take him at Arsenal.
Would you play Declan Rice a little bit further forward?
No.
Let him play that. What would you do with him at Arsenal?
No, see, Declan Rice, I think sitting, perfect for him. Then you've got Odegaard, and then who's that third one in there? Xhaka, but he's gone.
Is he good enough for that?
But he doesn't. I don't think he wants to play that role. So we've effectively got the same problem. So Thomas Partey and him.
Arsenal, you're saying he's a squad player.
No, but I take him. But yeah, I don't.
He makes every squad stronger. Yeah. But you're saying he doesn't necessarily
every squad but Liverpool.
Yeah.
Villa doesn't get in Villa starting. That
No, I
midfield
agree with
player,
that.
absolutely not does he get in that three.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get the phone line, shall we? 03717223344. It's an interesting question. Hi, Nick, the Man United fan.
Hi, how you doing, guys? Fantastic show.
Thank you, Nick.
Love listening to you guys every day on the way home.
Oh, how nice is that?
Sorry?
I said, how nice is that? Thank you, Nick.
Yeah, sorry. Just in regards to Calvin Phillips, I think everyone's missing a trick here. He was, himself and Declan Rice were like the axis for England during the Euros, but they got to the final. His value was sky high, and people were talking about him in the same vein as Rice. I'd love to have him at Man United. I'd lose Casemiro because Casemiro is now wrong side of 30.
Here's the problem, though, Nick. Here's the problem.
What about Manu?
Yeah.
Manu, yeah. Here's the problem, though, Nick. Man United can't be seen to be having players that aren't good enough for Man City.
I think it's priorities. At the end of the day, he's a brilliant player. I really like him as a player. I don't think it matters that he's come from City, or I don't even think the whole thing about a step down at the moment. United, we need to rebuild, and the results the priority. So the rest of it, I think personally, is noise. We've got players that are the wrong side of 30, players that just aren't performing. And Calvin Phillips, he's got a good few years. He's got very low wear and tear as well because he's not played so many games. So we could get a good few years out of him at a really good value, sort of knockdown price. I'd probably say, 60, 70 million, probably 70 million.
Do you know what, Nick? I think you're getting him for less than that. And also as well, Andy said something there, right? I don't think that's such a bad thing picking up players who are deemed not good enough for Manchester City, because Manchester City are the best team on the planet. So it's not such a bad thing.
But Man United can't be seen to get in the...
But I think Calvin Phillips offers you more than some of the players you've got at your club currently.
I just don't think we can be seen to be doing that.
I just think for him it's important.
That's highly embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing. Listen.
If Arsenal start buying players that aren't good enough to get into Tottenham's first 11...
But Tottenham's different to City. City are the best team on the planet.
I know, but it's Arsenal and Tottenham, right?
I think it's not about the rivalry. I'm talking about the club that it's coming down from. Now, Manchester City are the best team on the planet. If they deemed Alvarez wasn't good enough for them, you'd take him.
Yeah, but the reason Alvarez wouldn't be getting in would be because...
Haaland.
Yeah,
okay.
But he does play with Haaland as
Ortega.
well.
I think their number 2 goalkeeper is better than Onana.
Yeah, we can't. That would never happen.
Okay, but he's better than what you've got. So if you had a chance of getting Ortega, you take him.
No, I don't think I would.
Yeah, but he's better than what you got.
Well, that's up for debate.
No, it's not. Ortega's better than Onana.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.